I asked my AI a question. I'm not sure which AI, but I got the answer that I already knew. What is politics? And the reason I ask the question is because people sometimes say, well, I'm not political. And so listen to this. This is what I got. In simple terms, politics is about how groups of people make decisions, share power, and manage resources, often involving debates, compromises, and the creation of rules, laws for everyone from deciding who gets what to running a country. It's the activity of influencing government and organizing society, encompassing different opinions on how things should work and who should lead. So, which part of that do you not relate to? Which part of that is not a descriptive term for you? Is it that you're not in a group of people? If you are in a group of people, how do you make decisions, or do you let other people make all the decisions? Does it matter to you what decisions they make? Do you share power, or do you just assume that you've got it all or someone else has it all? Do you relinquish your power to others? How about resources? Are you interested in managing resources? How about debate? You ever have a debate? Maybe that's the part of politics you're trying to avoid. How about compromises? Are you saying you never make a compromise? What about the creation of rules or laws? Or do you always find yourself happy with the laws that are made? How about who gets to run the country? Are you interested in having any say in that? Do you want to influence your government? Do you want to influence the organizing of society? Do you have opinions? Well, here are some of the key ideas. Someone has to make a decision. How a community decides important things like building roads or schools, managing healthcare, somebody has to decide. And then how about power and authority? Do you want it all to be from the top down, or do you believe, as I do, that power in a democracy comes from the bottom up? What about conflict and cooperation? What about different groups having different ideas or different people having different needs? How do we work that out if we don't utilize the tools of political engagement? What do you think the government's role should be in your life? What are your own beliefs? And to what extent are you willing or do you believe in imposing those beliefs on others? You see, politics is discussion, it's action, and it surrounds who gets what, who gets it when, how do they get it, what's going to go on, what uh, are going to be the characteristics of our community and our nation. It means being involved in the affairs of public life. And we have a system where that authority really does fall to the people, and to the extent that we relinquish it, um, we end up putting up with whatever we get. We come under the judgment of that. Sometimes you might say, you know, it's the judgment of God, but it's certainly the judgment of history and circumstance that lack of involvement or over involvement, if you're talking about trying to build blocks that control everything, it comes back to us. So when you say that you're not political and then you express an opinion or you express dissatisfaction with something, it's kind of a contradiction, isn't it? I can't imagine that most people are completely apolitical. The question is, how are we going to engage? And what will be our philosophy of engagement? And what will drive our focus? And what will influence how we use our influence? It's stuff to think about because we're in the middle of Wednesday, a long, long Wednesday in America. And we're still in charge.